Let's continue our special awareness tutorial, Part 2. Last time I suggested that you drive through a clearance gate forward and in reverse. We did it with our wheels almost straightened, just adjusted the steering wheel a little. Now let's do a new exercise. The same clearance gate, but now there are two of them. And you need to pass through them while turning. If you look at the movement pattern, you'll see it's a circular motion. But every time you enter the gate, you need to aim to adjust your path. By the way, if the car front fits the gate, it doesn't mean that the rear of the car will automatically pass as well. Chances are you hit the inside pillar. At my classes and in my video tutorials, I say again and again that you need to be aware of what's in the direction you are turning to. My advice is to be further away from what you need to be aware of and closer to the opposite side. When turning right, watch the right pillar and get closer to the left one. Then look in the right mirror and watch the interval between the car and the pillar. Slow down, and if the gap is too small, straighten the wheels. The reason for that is that with the wheels straightened, the gap doesn't change. That is, it neither decreases nor increases, and that's what we need. But to learn to get close to the outside pillar while turning, you need to learn to feel where the front corner of the car is. This is a separate matter. We have already practiced with the front and back dimensions of the car, have learned to feel the lateral dimensions. And now we need to learn to understand where the corner of the car is. And what happens with that corner when you turn? You will need the help of your instructor for this exercise. The instructor should put the pillar very close to the front, but he or she also needs to consider the front wheel and the supposed motion path, so that you don't hit the pillar when moving. The instructor can see the situation from the outside, and he or she can put the pillar where it needs to be intuitively. His or her goal is to put the pillar so that the car can really pass without hitting it, but pretty close. And each time the instructor has to move away at different distances, quite far away and not that far. But every time the bumper has to pass close to the pillar. If you put the pillar too close, tilt it and say it was impossible. This exercise should be done in both directions. Make left and right turns. This way, you learn to understand how the left and the right corners pass the obstacles. Why do we do it? To make the students remember with their eyes and develop their visual estimation. Go. Stop. That's all. See you later. The author of this lesson is Sergei Novakshonov, translated by Ksenia Kogan, Prima Vista Translation Agency.